Did that even record? Did I just spend 4 minutes talking to the air? Probably. Hi guys, welcome back to Pavonine Studios Beauty and Art. My name is Amy. Today I am doing another Mix It Monday, and for today's video I'm going to try to get this particular foundation to work for me because I bought it right before quarantine and all the stores closed down, and I bought it in store. I bought it at Sephora and I was going to return it because it's like $56, and there's something about it that I don't like, and it basically has to do with the way it sits on my skin. So I don't like the way that it sits on my skin, but now I have it, and so I'm going to try to make it work. And I think what I am going to do, because the shade is a little light for me, because like I say, I bought this I think back in February, and I have the color Shell in the Hourglass Illusion Hyaluronic Skin Tint. And yeah, I don't know, I exchanged this I exchanged another Hourglass foundation that I really didn't like, and got this instead, and I'm not loving it. So we're gonna try to make it work. I am going to put in with it, and this seems like this is what I always use to mix with things, I know, but I'm gonna use the number 7 Match Made in Warm Beige. This is not the darkest one that I have, but it is darker, and so I'm going to put I think I'm going to put 2 drops in here. So that's what we've got on my palette. Not really a palette, it's like a little dish. I thought these were so cute. I got them at the dollar store, Dollar Tree. I am going to grab a brush, a clean brush, and I'm just going to mix those together. I do have my sunscreen on. I am just going to squish these together on my palette. I'm gonna put it on with this little guy. That still looks a little light, doesn't it? Oh no, honey. Okay, we're gonna go in with Warm Sand, which is the next darkest shade. I'm gonna put 2 drops in there. So we're just gonna kind of do over those 2. We'll see. Kind of hard to tell right now. However, I am going to take my foundation brush. This is from Sonia Kashuk. I don't like this as well as the pink handled one that I have, that I use quite a bit on my channel. Do we think that's okay? I think that's okay. I tell you, matching foundations to one's skin it's a challenge. And I'm focusing on the perimeter of my face because that's where I like the most coverage. And then I will bring it into the center, because I find that if a foundation is not going to sit well, it's not going to sit well on my nose and around my mouth. And so I put as little as I possibly can in those areas. And before I forget, this eye look will be up on my channel probably in a couple of days. I like to film these things together so that I can have it kind of out of the way and I can focus on the editing and so forth for a couple of days. And it's still a little light, but I'm gonna hold off judgment until it kind of sets down. I went hard with the sunscreen today because I think I am going to be going out to run a couple of errands, possibly go over to a friend's house to help her with her technical issues for her, or more specifically, my husband's going to try to help her. Okay, let's see what that looks like. That's definitely better than the Hourglass Illusion Skin Tint all by itself. So I'm gonna go ahead and bring this down my neck and onto my chest and see if I can't tone down some of this redness I have. And I am going to press a sponge over the entirety of my face because it is pretty heavy, especially since I had to go back in with some of the darker match-made foundation drops. That's not the fault of the Hourglass. That is my fault for just mixing it and slapping it on my face like it was going to be perfect first try right out of the box. I should know better. Okay, I think that's gonna do it for now. And right now it looks quite glowy, but I'm liking the way it looks so far. I am going to go do the rest of my makeup and we'll give it kind of a final assessment and we'll take it from there. All right, guys, I'll be right back. Man, it looks like my vanity blew up, which it kind of did. So before I get into the foundation and the way it looks, I'm going to tell you what I used on the rest of my face. I did go ahead and powder with my Bare Minerals Mineral Veil powder, which I always do lightly, but I usually set my face. I went in with the Col-lab Bronzer, and this is in the shade Intoxicating. I don't think that they make this, or at least this shade, anymore, and I'm sorry about that because it's a good bronzer. I blushed with the Jouer Darling blush duo, and I focused on the pink side, which is Love Me. I used a new to me Vintage Lace Intense Metallic Cream Powder Highlighter Quad. This is from Revolution, and it looks really glittery here, but there's like a glitter overspray kind of thing, and I just kind of took my brush in all of the colors. So I did my brows with the NYX micro pencil in taupe, and I went over that with the Urban Decay brow blade, and I believe this is called Cookie. Yes, Cookie. And then I used the Anastasia brow gel to set my brows. For my lips, I lined with the LA Girl Perfect Precision Liner in Cafe. I used number 224 in this Ulta lipstick, and I don't think that they make this anymore either. I think that they kind of repackaged and actually gave their lipsticks names. I've had this for a while, but it is definitely a favorite. The Thrive mascara was good. I have used it before a couple of times, and what I do like about it is that it doesn't seem to smudge and flake and so on, but it's a tubing mascara, so what's cool is when you go to wash your face, you just like pull off your mascara. It comes off really easily. For the foundation, after looking at it in my bathroom mirror, I was like, I shouldn't have put that darker shade in there because it seems like it's a little too dark now. So live and learn, right? I make notes, and I won't do that again. So in general, I think that the foundation is looking pretty good. It's definitely like a full or nearly full coverage type of situation, and I don't mind that. We'll see how it wears through the day. If I can, I will do a check-in. If not, I will let you know what I think in the description box, pinned comments, something like that. But so far, adding the number 7 foundation drops to the Illusion Hyaluronic Skin Tint from Hourglass seems to have made this bad boy sit a little bit better on my skin. and that was what I wanted. That color aside, because I have a little bit of self tanner on and it's summer, and so even though I wear sunscreen every single day, oh, and this has a little sunscreen in it, only an SPF 15, but it does have some in it. I think that this will work. We'll see. I have to go out. It's kind of hot today. I'm questioning my wardrobe choice because this is a little bit on the sweatery side, but it's so cute and I wanted to wear it. I will update you, of course, on how the foundation wears and how the eyeshadow wears, for that matter. Hi guys, I just thought I would check in with you real quick, because I am going to go take off my makeup and stuff. I've had this on for 6 hours, 6.5 hours, and it's really hot, and so I'm kind of uncomfortable, and I just want to, you know, get out of my denim and out of my makeup and so on, and so my eyelashes, you know, some days it's just too much and you just gotta, you know, move on. But I wanted to check in and, you know, let you know how everything wore. I did go out today, and it's like 80, I don't know, 85 or so, and so it's plenty warm, but I only had to go one place where I had to wear a mask, and I think that the makeup is wearing well. Let's see, let me take a, I think overall I am liking the way that this is wearing much better than I ever liked the foundation on its own. And I don't have a primer on. I was gonna wear one today, and then I just kind of spaced out and didn't do it. But I think that in general I'm pretty happy with this combination. I would like to try it with a primer and just kind of, I don't know, and then maybe try it again in the, because it's creased a little bit. I tend to crease right here and then sometimes on my forehead too, and I can hardly wait to get my Botox renewed. But which I only had like little baby Botox right here in the middle, but I kind of enjoyed it. It was the first time that I did it, and I kind of enjoyed not having to worry about the creasing in my makeup and stuff. So I'm thinking, anyway, I'll go into that some other time. But I wanted to check in, tell you that I think that things have worn pretty well today, and yeah, I'm not overly dewy or anything like that. I'm a little sweaty, but that's par for the course. And I think I'm gonna make a note of this combination, the Hourglass Illusion and the Match Made #7 drops, and try it again with a primer, just, you know, just to see what happens, and dial back the amount of the drops that I used, because it did end up being just a little bit too dark even with self tanner on. And I'm sorry, I'm not trying to, I hate it when people do nothing but mess with their hair, and here I am messing with my hair, and I don't have all my lights on, so if things look a little bit different, that would be why. So I'm hot, I'm sweaty, I'm tired, I'm uncomfortable, I'm whiny, so I'm gonna go take off my earrings and my eyelashes and wash my face and put on something comfy and chill for the rest of the day. Thank you so much for watching. I appreciate your time here. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Ring the notification bell so that you don't miss an upload. I try to do 3 videos a week, but you know, life happens. And until next time, I'll see you in my next video. Bye guys.